everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Tuesday the 17th of August 2021 and tonight I'm heading to Pickering Town against Pontefract Collieries in the Northern Premier League East Division. Right, so here I'm in Pickering. Obviously this is both teams' second game of the new league season tonight. Pickering were well beaten on Saturday 4-0 away to Shildon, while Pontefract lost 2-0 at home to Ossett United. So both teams will want to bounce back, obviously get off the mark for the season, and obviously as well get some goals on the board for new seasons. Hopefully that'll make for a pretty entertaining game. Well, here we are once again. Right, so Pickering are out to warm up and it looks as though Pontefract are just coming out as well. Bit of an interesting fact about Pickering here for you. In the early months of the season, they can basically only play home games in midweek because obviously this place is shared with the cricket club, as you can probably tell. With the fact there's a cricket scoreboard over there, so it's basically they can only play night games. If they're ever drawn at home in the early stages of the FA Cup, they've got to either play on a Friday night or on a Sunday, so or alternatively play a home game elsewhere. So. Bit of an interesting fact there for you. Right, so interesting developments. The game is due to start in about 5 minutes or so, but there is no assistant referee. Very interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this game. Right, so it seems as though they've sorted it now. Basically what happened is the main referee fell ill, so what they have to do is get one of the assigned linesmen to run the line, then find another qualified referee to take his place on the line. So it has resulted in a delayed kick-off by 15 minutes, but the game is going ahead, which is the main thing. Right, so here comes Pickering, and behind him just there in the yellow is Pontefract. Number 9, Eli Hay. And we're off. Oh, good save. Oh, jeez. Go on. Good strike, to be fair. Oh, Jesus. You just wake up here, Pickering. 10. Go on. Oh!
Come on, lads!
So So at half time it's Pickering Town 0, Pontefract Collieries 1. Look, the last person in the world that's going to say bad things about Pickering as a club, because I literally have nothing bad to say about them as a club, but that performance in that first half was absolutely, dire. I'm not going to lie. They seem very hot-headed. There's not really much sort of shape to them. Pontefract, to be fair, did take the goal really well. You couldn't hit that any better if he tried. But while it's still 1-0, Pickering do still have a chance. They do need a really good talking to. Some of the players really need to calm down, because there's one or two out there that they're running the risk of being sent off. I mean, they had a red card at the weekend, and the way it's going so far, they're heading the right way towards maybe getting another one. But while it's still 1-0, still got a chance, but something really needs to change within their team. I'm not discrediting Pontefract in any way. They are, at the end of the day, they're coming in and doing the job, but yeah, a lot of improvement needed for Pickering now in the second half. Oh, I went for the same ball. Go on. Oh, come on, let's just go into it. That just sums up Pickering's night. Just not had any yellows yet.
Oh yes.
Go on. Oh! Right, for the second game in a row, Pickering are down to 10 men. Go on. Oh, twice now. So basically, it's gone out for a throw in. The Pickering players sort of tried, gone away. Basically, what happened was he's been a bit of an altercation before throwing, and that guy's basically just slammed the Pickering player to the floor. Now what's going to happen to him? I mean, he can't go. This is by far one of the most controversial games I've ever been to. Him, just a yellow.
I'm going back. Mate.
Just sort the game out, aren't
It's good ball.
this week, they'll say that once and for all. Wow.
Yeah! Wow! Very proud of you boys! Fuck off, Brownie! Proud of you boys! Matty Brown.
No one a consolation, surely. So the final score was Pickering Town 1, Pontefract Collieries 3. I don't think I've ever seen a game spiral out of control as much as that one did. In the first half, Pickering were very sort of fiery, and it didn't do them any favours whatsoever. throughout the night they were picking up yellows left, right and centre, and obviously they got a red as well early in the second half. But if we're totally honest, Pontefract were no better in the second half. They started to lose their tempers a little bit, and it just turned very, very ugly. Very quickly, and there was arguments and fights breaking out all over the place. The referee, and I know he's drafted in late, but he just lost all control of the game, if I'm totally honest. But it was really, really controversial. Like, I've certainly, off the top of my head, can't think of any other games I've been to that have been as controversial as that. In terms of the football, Pickering really do have to improve and fast. They're really off the pace. Out of sorts tonight. The thing is, like, it was so comfortable for Pontefract, and Pickering can't afford for that to happen. Especially at home, looking at the teams in this league, you could argue that this was one of the games where they maybe should have been looking to get some sort of result out of it. There is plenty of season left, there's plenty of time for them to turn around, and they will have, spells here and there where they do pick up some points, but I think they need to change something. But anyway, that is that for this video. I'll be back tomorrow night with Alnwick Town against Wallington, so looking forward to that one. Until then, take care, and I will see you later.